Finances in your 30s. You know this one's going to be deep. So, at the age of 30, everyone expects you to have everything together. No matter what happened to you in life, you're supposed to bounce back, 9 lives, like a cat, jumping on your feet. That ain't the truth. Most of us ain't even got £1,000 in the bank. And it's not a good thing, it's just reality. And when I hear that most of us have not got £1,000 in the bank, it's worrying, isn't it? Because we're all more or less living check by check, which isn't a good thing. You're living in your overdraft, and that's worrying at 30. Because what I understand is that your parents kind of want you to be on your feet by then. They want you to be stable. They don't want to worry about you financially and having to help you, right? But when are you ever going to learn if they keep on helping you? You're not. So you sometimes need to go through it, even as a man, like learn to say no to certain things. You do not need to be wearing a Mary. No one's even wearing that shit anymore. Wear some Nike. You can get through. The sports look will get you through until you save up your bread. The temptation of wanting and having things, and so many things are thrown at us, like the new iPhone is out now. Do I need a new iPhone? No. Am I going to get it? Yes, because I can afford it. But I'm not going to break myself for it because I'm in my 30s now. I can't be living that life of like, oh, I want the latest this, the latest that. Do you know what? What I've got works. I'm able to save what I need so I can get to another point, because again, everyone's always looking at you to have it. When you haven't got it, yeah, it becomes like a lot of excuses to be able to say reasons why. Oh, I wasn't working then. I had time off then. Oh, I just went on holiday. I blew a lot of money then. Where's your savings? And nobody wants to talk about it. It's a difficult conversation to have with yourself if you got no bread. If you got bread and you're listening to this now, you're thinking, not me, But you know what? Could be a friend. Why don't you help your friend out? Why don't you think about to offer to your friend, maybe you need to start doing a partner. Yeah? It's an old school black thing. We used to do it, how we save money, and you get one hand of money and you start putting in some money. Start putting down some money so you can start receiving some. It's a time thing when it comes to money, because it's how you receive it, innit? And most people receive their money on the 25th, which is once a month, right? So that money's got to last you, but it's also got to save some as well. Because if there's nothing in the pot and you're always waiting until payday, yeah, you're tight, bro. Or girls, you're tight. Your money, it's just not available. You stop yourself from doing things when, if you budgeted life maybe a little bit better, like, it makes things a little bit easier. The understanding of not being able to do everything is not burning you because you're not in your 20s anymore. You haven't got this burning sensation to be outside and want to take pictures and do up Snapchat and do skiing and do all the expensive things. They're expensive. It's expensive to be going out 4 times in a month. If you're talking fine dining up west, it's not cheap. Like, if you look at the bill, could you grab that one? Person grabs the other one. Maybe it could work like that, but it's a lot of outgoing money to something when it comes to occasions. But if that life is for you, that life is for you. You understand how much the bill is going to be when you do go out. To take that on now, when you're supposed to have more grounded roots and people probably looking at you for like having a mortgage, having your own property, getting a car, whatever, if you don't have a car at this age now, those are some like building blocks which I think they kind of prepare you for like saving your money. So when I first got my first car, I put down the money for it, and that was a building stage to be able to even have the money for it. Like, some points you think to yourself, I'm never going to have enough money to get what I want, but you save, you wait, you save, you wait, you catch public transport, you realize how bad that is, and then you think to yourself, nah, do you know what, I've got to do a little bit more. You might get yourself a little Saturday job. I used to turn my nose up to like Saturday jobs and work in the weekends and stuff like that. But now, when I say now, I mean of the last 8 or 9 years, Saturdays, weekends, it's when I make the most money. It's not something that I want to do because I realize it's like time. But I make sure that when have done those weekends, that money I'm not really trying to touch. The week, in the money week, yeah, no problem. But the weekend money, no. We need to hold that down. That needs to simmer in the account and get moved to the other account where we can't just draw it out because it's easier that way. It's safer that way. And I just want to say to people that, like, even though I've said that you should have things together, people expect you to have things together. That is a lot of peer pressure on you. And when the peer pressure is on you, yeah, sometimes people do dumb shit, innit? They might do some fraud in their name, might do some stupidness, think they're going to get up like that. Like I said, you're probably at the age of 30. That's the reason why you're watching this video. And it's not a bad thing that you haven't got everything together because the majority of people haven't. But let this be a little lesson to change. Do you understand? Like, check your own credit score, innit? Like, don't get with a girl and now the girl's having to tell you, oh, you can't get that finance thing because your credit shit and all this stuff. And you didn't even know about it and you got the puzzled look on your face. Chubby, listen, sort it out, man. Because these are things which you got to start taking note of, man. And unless you got some like older friends around you, yeah, telling you to pattern up, telling you, you know what, this is what you need to start doing. Or, this is how I got my house, or this is how I got my thing. If you never ask the questions, yeah, people will never tell you the truth when it comes to all of those things. Oh, how'd you get your house? Oh, your mum helped you. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know your mum co-signed for you and all that. Yeah, she did. She helped me but they might have told you they got out of the mud. They've been outside and doing all rare tears and came back with a bag and don't believe all that stuff, man. That stuff's in movies. That stuff doesn't happen in real life. It don't. And if it did happen, it ain't gonna last for long. Jakes are onto stuff. You know what I mean, innit? My next point of this is that you've always got time to be able to turn it around, to be able to look at your own finances and understand what's coming in and out of your own accounts, man. It's about taking accountability. It's about locking off that Netflix. It's about unsubscribing to that thing what you don't really need. What you've got Amazon Prime when you're never at home anyway, so you might as well lock that off as well. Like, cutbacks make sense because you will see the pence rolling in, if you get what I mean. And don't try and say, oh, well, I've saved some money now, I'm going to go Gales or something and treat myself to a little cheeky croissant because you saved £8 and now you spent the £8, innit? Do you get it? I know how much the croissants cost as well. I know which ones you lot be getting as well. But this video was to let you say, you know what, it's time to turn on. It's time to start thinking about my own finances because I make these videos because I know people are in those positions, and I do it because I've been getting myself out of those positions, but realizing how much it has helped me make you feel more comfortable, confident. When you go in places, you don't have to check your bank balance like that. You can just, just tap your thing. You could just hold back on it, do you know what I mean? Because you got the money in there. But the point is just to be comfortable, innit? Being comfortable in life is you being comfortable in your own skin, being able to go out places, not worrying about finances, not wondering who's splitting the bill when you go out with the man them or the gal. Someone just grab it, just slap your card on there. If someone's got a black card, slap it. If you ain't got no friends that ain't got no black cards, put your monzos together and just slap them. You know what I mean? But the main thing you should do is you should subscribe, yeah? Because you've watched the video to this point and you've not pressed the subscribe button. That's what I need because this is YouTube currency. It's funny that I make these types of videos, but it's within such an element of truth. Even though I joke about a few things, it's the truth. Like, if you're in that situation with your finances, try and get them sorted as soon as possible. Like, don't put off like fucking parking tickets and all stupidness like that. Get them done. Like, £60 is better than paying 160 or whatever it goes up to. Some people have been knocking on their doors bailiffs and all that. You know it's even that time of the year right now when tickets start to catch you up. Don't be outside. Pay your tickets, pay your bills, pay your stuff straight away so you can look at what finances, what you have got to play with, and stop screenshotting certain things like clothes and bits and stuff what you want. Yeah? Because you're not going to be able to save if there's always something what you want. You got to tell yourself, I don't want that anymore. But you do deep down. But if you got £1, that's your only gamble on a scratch card. That's the only advice for you. That's the only gambling you can do is £1. Don't do any more. Actually, don't do no gambling. Forget it. We're here to save. I shouldn't tell you things like that. I should tell you to subscribe once more time because we've got to the end now and you've still not done the subscription. You see what I mean? You got me muddling up the words. Subscribe to the channel because this is adult conversation. When you're 30s, these are the things what you need to be talking about and knowing about. If your group friends are not telling you these things in the WhatsApp messages, mine out. They might not be your friend. Yeah? Subscribe to mine.